Hello my fellow foliage fanatics and welcome back to my channel. It has been a minute. I have missed you. It has been a chaotic, crazy month so far. It all started with my basement flooding and then a manic cleaning frenzy, and that spiraled into a 10-hour road trip into getting more plants, and there's just a lot that's been going on. So we have a lot to catch up on. So I figured a really fun place to start would be to share with you all of the new plants that I just got. Because what do you do when you feel a little sad? You go hang out with your friends and they walk around with scissors and just give you whatever you want. Most people do that, right? So I have all of my new friends here with me, and I thought I would share them with you because, you know, eventually my plants become your plants. So maybe y'all are interested in some of the cuties that I have acquired. I don't even know where to start. Oh, I guess the one I just knocked over. So we know your girl loves Aglaonema, and my best friend, she's obsessed with Aglaonema. So when she adds one to her wish list, it gets added to my wish list too, just because, like, that's just how it works. So she saw one she fell in love with and she bought it. And so I of course have a piece of it. I don't even know, what is this, the Bidadari, something like that. She's going to fit right in downstairs. A very beautiful lady friend in her moss. Those roots. Look how large these leaves are. They're like as big as my face. Aglaonema are a work of art. They come in every shade and color. It is so neat, like spray painted, like splattered. it just doesn't, you have to see them in person, especially when they're this big. It looks like a fake plant. Bidadari, whatever. Another one that came from my bestie is another one that's already been named. When she's dry, she needs a little water. This is a begonia. Is anyone like shocked that I came home with a begonia like willingly? I was like, yeah, give it to me, I want it. Look at it. Are you kidding? I'm gonna kill this. I'm putting it in my Millsbo exactly like she had it in her Millsbo. Like, I'm copying exactly how she had it, so hopefully that I won't kill it. But look at it. Are you kidding? It is so pretty. The underside. Now, the name of this one, it makes me laugh. And I'm 12, okay? So I have, potty humor is funny sometimes, okay? So this is, I don't even want to try to say it, but I'm gonna put it on the screen. And his name is Harry. And that's all we're gonna say about it. It's a begonia. His name is Harry. The variety has got a funny name and I love him. So welcome, Harry. And I guess since there's only 2 begonia, I'll go ahead and show you the next begonia. Yeah, that's right. I willingly came home with more than 1 begonia. I need to get my temperature checked. Last March was her birthday, and I got her a reverting, it was a very low color, Jenny Galaxy. And in a year, it has just gone crazy. I do have a variegated piece of it still, which is actually like right here. But most of it is reverted. Her name is Penelope, and then this is just a fraction of Penelope. If I have a picture of it from the day that I got it, the original piece, I'll put up on the screen. But it hasn't even been a year, and this is just like this isn't even a fraction. This is just like when there's been so much Penelope. Look at her, she's incredible. It's a reverted Jenny Galaxy, but I actually think I prefer it this way. It is just so like, it's so nice. It's got the nice backs. This box is actually quite heavy. He's very, very rooted. She's very rooted in there. Will I kill it? I sure do hope not. It's going right next to the other one, copying her conditions exactly, so I sure do hope not. But Penelope, the reverted Genie Galaxy, has joined the battle. Welcome, friend. This thing, I wanted to get just like enormous. I want them to take over the bottom of this Mills bow. They look so nice side by side, the two of them. I guess we should do the two bigger plants. So I got another Aglaonema, and I didn't pick this one. Again, Jen picked it, and then of course I get it, which I'm not upset about it at all. I think it is quite lovely. I wish I had the kind of environment where I could just grow one in my room, because I think this would probably be one of my favorite Aglaonema if I could pick a favorite. I mean, any of the ones with pink would be my favorite. This is a pink Dalmatian, which I didn't even know was a thing until she was like, we have to get this, and then she got it. I think this is the one that she got at the swap, and then she took it home with her, and then after a while she's like, you should take this. So here I am. I took it. It's mine now. Pink Dalmatian. What is the name of the Perdita? That's what she can be. She can be Perdita. I love Aglaonema. The biggest, I think, yeah, I guess I'd classify this one as the biggest. The biggest one is technically brothers with one of my plants downstairs. Can you see it? Do you see? Yeah, that's right. It's a Thai constellation. So this is the brother to Tyler. This is Tyrone. I'm gonna put Tyler in moss. This is ridiculous. This plant is the brother, okay? And it is in moss, and it is as big as Tyler is. And he was so tiny. I guess putting him in soil was a mistake. I'm putting Tyler in moss. This is crazy. Look at this legend. Tyrone. I wish he could live in my room too. The petiole is just beautiful. Ah, look at that. It's solid yellow stripe. This is incredible. I never thought I would have one Tycon in my house, and to have two of them in here is insane. Like, I want a skylight installed somewhere in my house just so I can grow plants upstairs. I want this to be in my room so bad. I'm gonna have to get like a pendant light or something, some sort of non-cabinet supplemental light so that I can grow Thai constellation in my room, because look how beautiful he is. Ugh. I'm obsessed. Literally gives me heart palpitations. I cannot get over. When she told me that Tyrone was gonna come live with me, I was like, oh no, what a problem. Whatever will I do? I love it so much. I love them all so much. It's a problem. That's why I didn't just get like one plant. I come home with like a whole cabinet worth, basically. Is it a problem? I mean, I guess it depends on who you ask. Would you believe there's still 7 more plants sitting here? Like, my girl spoiled me, okay? I got spoiled. I'm growing a bunch of Prisa Verdes out for a friend. And it wasn't ever really a plant that I was interested in until I saw it. And when I saw it, I was like, ooh girl, I need one of them. So I got one. And look how freaking pretty it is. I'm just gonna let you admire her for a moment. Yeah. And it's mine. I don't know, I hope I said thank you enough. Did I say thank you enough? Thank you. I literally, when she told me to pick one out of the tray, I was like, I think I could have had a heart attack, okay? That's one of the first of a few heart attacks that she gave me when I was at her house. She let me just have one of her Prisa Verdes. Look how pretty it is. Ah! I'm never gonna shut up about this plant. You're gonna hear about it from me forever, for like the rest of forever. I'm literally obsessed with it. There's a new gigantic leaf coming in. Look at this root situation. I'm literally obsessed with it. It gives me heart palpitations. It's crazy. They seriously, they spoil me so much. Wait till you see these other things. She sent us both home with a Syngonium aurea. So here's one for me when I'm already growing some out. So I already technically have some. I feel so bad taking another one, but I mean, can you really have too much Syngonium aurea? I mean, no. If you're asking me, I say no. She's got some roots on the side. It's just so pretty. Syngonium are my favorite, aside from Pink Princess. And then, of course, walking around, going to someone's house and as a plant person and them also being a plant person is so much fun. Like to be like, ooh, what's this? And just to experience, especially people who have really interesting collections. And it made me want, well, I mean, I wanted to before. I already was working on a wish list video, I guess. And one of the plants that I had put on my wish list, she gave me already, so I'll have to cross that off. But she had so many just interesting looking plants, and I fell in love with two of them, which ironically were sitting like side by side. I thought it was fake at first. I was like, that doesn't look real. And then in my brain, I'm like, why would you have a fake plant? Like, her house was incredible. And I saw this sitting on the side of one of her cabinets, and I was like, oh my God, I want it, I need it. What is that? I think she said it was some kind of Ripsalis. I have no idea what it is. I have nothing even close to this in my collection, and I'm obsessed with it. Like, I will be devastated if this cutting does not make it for me. I am literally obsessed with it. He's got like little fuzzy toes. I named him Petrie, like, on the spot. He reminds me immediately of the pterodactyl from Land Before Time. I don't know why. Like, if he had a voice, that's what he would talk like. I'm literally obsessed with this. I want it to grow upside down in the tent. I think that would be so much fun, and just like hanging from the ceiling or something. I'm literally obsessed with it. I cannot believe she's just like, oh, you want a piece? Like, don't you love him? He's so cool. Hers was blooming too. It had little cute flowers on it. And then right beside it, which I should probably stick into a proper, because it's kind of just only one node is buried. I think I want to bury more than that. But I think she said this was a Scindapsus black form. I mean, names are not important to me when it comes to plants. But when I saw it, we zinged, and I was like, I want this. It doesn't look real. It's like, it looks like it's made out of plastic, like an IKEA plant. It's kind of silvery on the back. And it's like almost like a ZZ plant. It just looks so weird. And her little one was like cascading over the side, and this was the biggest piece, like you could tell. It was leaching some of the light from the light of the cabinet. And I was like, what is this? And she just cut me a piece right off, and I really hope I can root it, because wow, it's insanely pretty. Like, I want to see this climbing up a plank for real. It's so, it looks like a scale, like a dragon scale, or like, well, that's just me because I'm obsessed with dragonflight. I also have dirty hands. I've been taking care of plants all day. But yeah, those are two new children that we added to the collection. This weird Ripsalis Petrie guy, I don't know what type it is, and this very, very fake looking Scindapsus. Don't you love her? Gosh. My ZZ plant is named Ursula, otherwise I would name this Ursula. And then another plant that caught my attention because it looks like my variegated lemon tree. The leaves look like my variegated lemon tree, but they feel like a Hoya. Variegated lemon tree has like a papery leaf. She didn't even know what it was. She just cut it off for me, and so hopefully I can actually root it. I have it in water. The person she got it from said that they root well in water, but I'm calling it Stephanie. I'll put the name of whatever it's called on the screen. I'm not even gonna try to say it. It's like a Stephanius something or another. But the flowers on it are so cute, and it has leaves that kind of look like a ficus or a, I guess like a Hoya. They feel like a Hoya, but it's just weird. I just wanted to try to grow it. It looked so strange and just different, and she just cut a piece off for me to try. So this is kind of experiment for her too, because I don't think she's tried to propagate it before. So I'm supposed to report back and let her know how it goes. But I'm very excited to try. It's very different from anything that I have, especially with the weird name that it has. And it was really neat on a trellis, just like hanging out in her house. I wish I'd taken a picture of it. It looked so weird. Like it looked like a Hoya, but it looked like a ficus. And I was like, what are you? And when I touched it, a leaf fell off, so I was like, oh, maybe you are a ficus. It's not a ficus. Some other kind of weird tree. Now the last two are not too much to speak of looks wise, but I promise you they are both very special. So she asked me for my wish list before I even went up there, and she told me that she was gonna give me this one. So I went up there thinking I was only getting this one, and then I came home with all this stuff. So this is a Philodendron polypoidites. I think that's what it's called. I'm probably butchering it. But I wanted to get some more like weird plants. Like I'm in love with my tortum. It just like has scratched an itch I didn't know I was having for like being a weird boy. And I want to add some more weird boys to my collection. So I looked some up and I found that one, and it wasn't terribly expensive. And she had one, so she gave me a note. So there's nothing to look at because it's just a note. But this is a weird boy. It looks very strange. It like grows his own arms, and it's really cute. And she had, again, did I take a picture? I don't think I took a picture. Her mother plant, so cute, in a little cabinet. It's actually sitting right next to a caramel marble. She spoiled me and gave me one before I could even finish the video, so already I'm just gonna scratch that one off because we got her. And then another one that was on the list, which I was definitely not expecting her to give me, is I walked up to the grow tent and she handed me, and she goes, this is for you. And I'm like, cool, thanks, because it's a node. And I was like, sweet, I love nodes. And then I saw what was on the cup. Do you see what that says? That says Monstera Aurea. Yes, it does. And look at that stem. There's actually a growth point on both sides too. Like there's a little growth point right there, and then there's this one, which looks kind of dark, but it actually it's not as dark as it looks on camera. But if that one doesn't grow, that one sure will. Do you see it? And it's got some roots in here. I might need to assess it. They don't look amazing. I don't see like anything too concerning, but Monstera Aurea, like, are you for real? I just carried it around her house for like 30 minutes after she handed it to me in like utter shock, like straight shock. Like what? I'm just flabbergasted. I'm unworthy. I can't wait to grow this. Please don't die. I've already gotten more plants in 2023 than I did in several months of 2022, so I don't feel bad about it. I didn't buy plants for a while, and I'm very happy and in love with all of my new additions. So which one's your favorite? Which one are you most excited to watch grow? Because I know that there is something for everybody. Like, are you a Tycon person? Are you a begonia person? I'm trying to be a begonia person. If I kill these, I'm never getting another one. That is gonna be it for this video. I just wanted to share with you all the new plants that I've gotten so far this month, this year, you know, that kind of thing. I'm gonna try to be more regular with videos again starting this week. I'm one of those people where if something bad happens during the day, like especially early in the morning, it like ruins the rest of the day. So having my basement flood and it taking like almost a week to fix it, it kind of like put a stain on the rest of January for me. I do still intend to do a giveaway though, probably sometime next week, so definitely stay tuned for that. Life be damned, I'm still gonna give a plant away. I don't know which one yet. None of these are mine. You can't have Tyrone. He's he's mine. You can let me know what plant you want me to give away this month too. I was just thinking probably a pink princess again, unless someone else has a different suggestion on what you would like to see. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it, subscribe if you're not and you want to be, leave me a comment with care tips on Begonia. Tell me how to not kill them. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!
I love plants. I love every kind of plants. I just wanna hug all of them, but I can't.